Facebook.
Remy, have you used Audacity at all?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, I
Do you
have.
like Audacity?
I do.
You should use that because that's free.
I am using Audacity. I'm using that, but I use WavePad to edit. So when I edit the files, I use WavePad.
You know you can edit on Odyssey, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but every time I
I
use,
usually use that for editing. Like if I'm making a new Zumba warm up or whatever, I'll piece the pieces together and do the crossfading and whatever.
I'm just
Remy, this is mind-blowing news to Remy that you can edit on Odyssey. I can see his
you know
face.
what? Hey, you know what?
Before this, he had no clue that in editing software you could edit on it. He had his mind is blown right now.
Where are Jen and Mark?
Well, I don't know. I don't know where Mark is. Jen is still under the weather.
Mark's probably actually living a life unlike us.
Hey, Mark is having fun, all right? He's having a good time, so he's I believe he's working on his car more because he has a huge he has a race coming up this weekend. So,
Good.
yeah, it's
He wins.
gonna be dude, his little car is I don't know what kind I don't know what type of car he has, but um it's like it's in an old school car. So yeah. Let me go to
Have you had that song stuck in your head since Tuesday?
all day, Nicole. I had it stuck in my head all day today, and I kept singing it to kill time. I've been singing it in the freaking parking lot all day today. I was going
You're welcome.
and my boss
You're welcome.
my boss turned around. He goes, Remy, are you singing Mickey Mouse? I'm like, no, no, I was not, sir. So, all right, here we go. 3, 2. That's right. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our bonus episode. And this is actually a little roundtable get together. And I invite a couple of my good friends on. We talk like, Dane from Big Beautiful Diz. You guys will hear him later on this. Actually, you guys will hear him on this program. And yeah. So if you guys want to get in contact with us, please do so. Our number is 407-536-7153. You guys can follow us on all social media platforms. And if you guys want to become a member of the Roundtable family, please do so. Join our Patreon page. That's patreon.com/Remy's Roundtable. And you can join the Roundtable for just $3 a month. So welcome to the show, everybody. Of course, you guys know me. My name is Remy. I'm the host of this lovely program called Remy's Roundtable. Alongside my dangerous co-host this evening from Big Beautiful Diz, we got Dane in the house tonight. Dane, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, Remy. How are you?
Good, man. Dane, I've been giving you multiple shout outs on pretty much on all of our episodes because, dude, you're doing such a hell of a good job on your YouTube channel and you have a big project coming out. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing this when it's all done and completed. And
I am too.
I just cannot wait to learn more about popular Disney animation. So I can't wait to check that out, man.
Yeah, well, that's not what it's about. So you're
Well,
I'm curious as well, Remy.
And guys, also we have our music enthusiast. You guys have heard her and her music notes and her noteworthy nonsense. Hey Nicole, how you doing?
Hello. Just Ducky.
And
How are you?
I'm doing great. And how was your evening today?
Not terrible. Not terrible. Was just doing some work and then you mentioned podcasts, so I left and came here.
Yeah, just a little bonus episode, just us hanging out and talking and whatnot. So I might have something up my sleeve later on. So hopefully everybody on Facebook and
Where's the leave button?
Dane.
Somebody show me
I'm
it. I
sorry
need
I'm
it.
that frightening.
And also, guys, we have the one, the only. We have King Mike in the house. Mike, what's up, man? How you doing?
I am doing great. Just had a workout and had a good day today. And looking
Awesome.
forward to Friday tomorrow.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, my Friday's gonna be should be short and simple for tomorrow. I mean, work at 7, get off around 2 or 3 tomorrow, so depending on the traffic. But yeah, tomorrow's the
You work out at the theme park, right?
no, I'm actually a truck driver. I'm a
Oh, right.
Kind of. I mean, he kind of.
so I deliver luggages. I pick up the luggages up from the Disney resorts and I take them to the Disney cruise line. So whatever cruise line is in, like the Wish, Fantasy, we deliver those luggages to those cruise ships. So
Ah,
that's my normal job. And yes, I do work at a theme park. I work, where you can see all the uh aquarium animals. So you can see them.
oh, SeaWorld, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You can see all the the whales, the dolphins, and
I just saw a video of SeaWorld of a orca just literally coming up on someone just to get scratches.
okay, all right. So guys, speaking about my jab, we are actually gonna be debuting a brand new water slide. I just got I saw a quick little video of it, and from what riders are going to be doing in this water slide. So it's gonna be a two tube water slide, right? And you're inside this big dome, and you look up I don't know how they did it, but they have projectors on the ceiling, and you're looking at these animals while you're riding the water slide. So I'm like, how is that? How's that? How is
So
that?
it's like the Aquamouse on the Wish.
Yeah, but it's not a water coaster. It's not has it,
It's a slide.
it's a slide, yeah, but it looks really weird looking. I just don't know how they put projectors in a freaking water slide.
Magic.
It's LED screens. It's not a physical projector.
I mean,
That's how Mouser
Aqueduct,
no Aquamouse. That's how
Aquamouse,
does it.
yeah. Why the hell did I say aqueduct? I mean, it's not.
Well, Aqueduct is on the Dream and Fantasy. So
Yeah,
that's where
so,
that came from.
Dane, man, when I drop off these luggages, I gotta tell you, man, some of the luggages that I pick up weigh about like 80 to 90 pounds. I'm like, you guys are
People are going on a 6-day cruise. They got to have a
Like,
lot of stuff with them.
yeah, but dude,
Maybe
there was
it's
one.
me hiding inside. I don't know.
Yeah, they have the people in there that they're kidnapping from the hotels. So
There was this one time
I know
where
from experience.
there was this one time where there was this one trip where
One butler was looking a little good. I had to take him with me.
oh my gosh. So there was this one time, this one trip where I had to go to the Magic Kingdom side resort. So that route is Grand Floridian, Polynesian, Wilderness Lodge. Then you have Contemporary, and then you have Campground. That's your last stop. So there was this one trip where I stopped at Wilderness Lodge, right? There were only five bags like to load up into the truck, right? I realized I'm like, okay, there's 5 bags. Where are the rest of the bags? Because on my little paper it says we should have 20 bags coming onto the truck. And I'm like,
Are people stealing the luggage?
no, I don't, dude. I don't know, man. But I was like, how in the world are you packing so much in this freaking suitcase? And then all of a sudden, this cast member comes and goes, "Hey, you forgot one bag." I'm like, "Oh, I did. Okay, yeah, come back inside. It's in here." It wasn't a bag. It was actually a 6-pack of water. Somebody actually brought bottles of water for the trip.
Oh,
Because you
Mhm.
can't get those.
good idea. I mean,
Wait,
Wait, you can get free water on the cruise, on the Disney Cruise Line, right?
On
Like
the-
free
I don't
yeah,
know.
water.
obviously.
Yeah,
It's
but they
illegal.
probably
That's
want bottled
illegal if you
water.
can't.
And the sad part is, it was Aquafina.
You would want bottled water. I mean, I would want bottled water. I would bring that onto the ship to have in my
Aquafina,
room
they
and
got
stuff.
like one of the worst waters you could get.
Exactly.
Really?
At least it wasn't Dasani.
Oh, Dasani.
I would have left it there if it was Dasani.
Dude, Dasani is garbage. Okay,
Dasani's terrible.
it's terrible.
Actually, the best one, of course, is well, the best one at the commercial ones, the ones that we know a lot about. I think it's Poland Springs is the one.
Poland Springs is really good.
That's good.
Smart water, Fiji. That's really good.
Okay,
You guys are fancy.
well, okay,
I'm,
smart water,
I'm all about the
Fiji.
Great Value or the Nestle or the Aquafina or
the
Dasani
Costco
if I'm feeling
Kirkland-
fancy.
Kirkland is really good too.
Kirkland is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
That one, yeah.
before- okay. So Dean, I would say this right now. Smart water in Fiji and Aquafina. I think and smart water Fiji and like Voss water. I consider them in a higher tier. I talk about like the regular water because, well, first of all,
yeah.
yeah, because Fiji is not the same, and same
That's
thing could be said
very true.
about
very true.
smart water, life water. They have like electrolytes and stuff in them. They're higher grade water.
Fiji is good. Fiji is actually really bad if you don't have it at the right temperature. Like you have to have Fiji bottles. If you ever get Fiji bottles, which I don't, but
I do.
if you ever get Fiji bottles, you have to have them in the refrigerator for like at least 24 hours because if they're too warm and not cold enough,
They're not.
it's awful water.
It
awful.
is.
It's worse than Dasani.
I mean, my
If you're
favorite brand.
thirsty enough though, you'll drink it.
That's
and it
true.
won't make
That's
you
true.
sick.
That's true.
True. Now, see the
Deer
reason why,
Park is really good too.
see the reason why I enjoy working at this theme park is because we carry smart water. I mean, we don't carry Dasani, we don't carry like Zephyr Hills or any of that
God.
other shitty water. But we carry these little small
Do
bottles.
you not work at a popular Orlando theme park anymore?
No, I do.
I don't know if you can say it. Okay.
No, I
don't know.
do. I mean, I still work at I'm still working at SW. So
Okay.
But not the
Yeah.
other one that you're thinking of,
thought so.
probably.
no. So it's cool because every time I go into work, they give us like smart waters because of the place I work is so hot out, and they're like, here's a bottle of water, here's another bottle of water, here, take this. I had to stop at Wawa today and get me 2 things of Gatorade because I didn't know how long my shift was going to be today. So I was like, do I need a Gatorade? Yeah, because I'm in the freaking parking lot parking cars. So like directing cars where to park in a freaking parking spot. So I don't know I don't know what to tell you guys, but if I'm directing you to a parking spot, where do you go? Do you
go to the parking lot?
Yeah, but here's the thing though.
It's easy.
Here's the thing. Do you park all the way down or do you stop in the freaking middle and park?
I go where they tell me to.
See,
and
Yeah, I mean, you go where you're told to go.
yeah. So
Right?
If they're directing you to if they're just telling you, hey, go into this specific lot, like if there's lot A, B, C, they tell you to go into lot B, just go into lot B and then pick whatever parking spot's available. If they
Right.
direct you to an actual parking space, you have to park there. It's just rude not to.
See, here's a sad thing, man. I was doing this, right? I was guiding them. I was like, hey, okay, I see we have a preferred parking pass. All right, guys, keep going straight. You don't have one. Go into this lane. Okay, keep going straight. Go to this lane. Go in this. People will just stop. They will just stop in the freaking middle and then park. I'm like, for the love of God, keep going straight. Go all the way down and park. Like they don't want to listen. And then
It sounds to me like you weren't really specific where you wanted them to go.
I told them where to go. Park all the way down. Park all the way down. I was screaming through the windshield. Park your car all the way down. Keep going straight.
Is this at your current employer?
If you see Shamu, you've gone too far. So I mean, that's I kind of tell them like a polite manner way.
Yeah, I was gonna say
to-
if you shouldn't be you're not gonna be you don't have to worry about them parking the cars more if you're gonna be yelling at the guests like that.
I know, man.
You're
I'm
gonna
not.
be harassing guests before they get in the
No. But dude, they almost like I told these guys, please, please follow the path to get into our park. Please use the sidewalk.
Sure.
I had guests crossing over, and I'm like, please do not cross over. Please do not cross over. Use a walking path. I mean, we had these out for a reason, for so you guys can just use them to, you know, guide you through these, to get into the entrance. So, but they just didn't want to listen. And it was actually
What Remy's not telling us is that he forgot to put on his team member uniform that day, and he's just looking like a crazy guy out in the
I was
middle
a crazy guy today. All right?
That's why nobody was listening to him. He didn't have his employer
To
outfit
be
on.
fair though, at the current park you're at, their parking is
Kind of wonky,
ridiculous.
right? It is kind of wonky.
That's an understatement.
It is. I mean, it's confusion. I mean, hey, we are the only theme park that does not have any tram transportation.
Yep,
So
no trams.
we don't have it.
Expensive AF.
Yeah.
Expensive AF.
Well, I mean, what I saw today, the prices are dropping. They are dropping down. They are dropping. So you can only pay like last time I read it was you could pay $12 a month for this certain pass. So that's good, but you have to pay it. You have to pay in the full amount first, and then you pay the monthly payment of $12 a month.
Wait, at
But
this
that's for
specific
preferred
at this
parking?
What?
Is that for preferred parking?
No, that's your total, like your annual pass. That includes
Okay.
parking isn't free on this theme park's annual pass?
Well, for the annual
No.
pass, yes. For their annual pass, it is free. But if you're coming in as a regular guest, Dane, we covered this on the previous.
Do they have a parking pass subscription? They have a Patreon for their parking pass?
You know what? I wish they did, man. I kind of wish they had a certain like parking pass. That's a good idea. That is a good idea, man.
Do they no,
But I
but
mean-
seriously, do they actually have a parking pass subscription where you can pay and then pay like $12 a month, and then whenever you come in, you get free parking? Basically?
So with this annual pass, their top
Okay.
tier annual pass, you get 3 theme parks, and you get free parking for all those 3 theme parks.
Oh, it's like the Disney ones, like the
Yeah,
lower
yeah,
ones don't
yeah.
have. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
So-
I see what you're saying.
But if you're coming in just for the day as a regular guest, we cover this on the previous episode. Parking now is $35.
Jesus Christ. It's
Yeah.
35 to park at the sports complex in Philadelphia. It's ridiculous.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
insanely.
The
Right,
bad
so
thing-
35 is
The
that
bad
for
thing
that's
too
for SeaWorld?
is preferred parking, like people who pay for preferred parking on their annual pass, often like they still don't even get to park in preferred half the time.
It's insane.
Right. I mean, when we get to our busy season, we ask these guests, we say, "Hey, would you like to upgrade to preferred parking?" Yes, it's only 3 feet away from the main entrance of the park. They go, "Nah, we rather walk far away. We rather walk further and go to the entrance."
I would rather
I'm like,
I would rather walk than have to pay more for parking on top of it.
I would too, but it sucks
So
that when
wait.
people have already paid more and they don't get to park in a spot that they've paid for, they still have to park forever and a day away.
Oh, yeah,
That's pretty
not
effed
good.
up.
That's not good. Yeah,
it's not. I mean,
That- that's
It
not good.
happens a lot.
I mean,
So-
here's the thing. So when we ask these guys, "Hey, do you want to upgrade to preferred today?" So this is for the annual pass holders, right? So if they want to upgrade today for the preferred parking, it will only be $19 for the
Oh,
preferred.
it's only going to be $20 for.
It's only $20
parking lot.
because the original price for preferred parking is $40 for a preferred.
Holy shit!
So
It's just Jesus Christ.
so can I tell you how much it costs at Six Flags? How much so this is at
Let
SeaWorld, right?
me guess. I want to take a guess. Which so we're talking about Six Flags Great Adventure, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so parking for
I
Six
think I know how
Flags,
much it is.
Six Flags Great Adventure is $25.
For which one? The preferred parking or the regular?
Regular parking is $25. That's my guess. Dane, what are you going
Um,
with?
I mean, regular's probably $35, $40, and then preferred parking is like Six Flags is a shitty theme park, so it's probably like $50
Hey,
for
hey,
preferred
Six
parking.
Flags is not
Oh
shitty.
boy. Nicole, take a guess on how much you think regular parking is at Six Flags and the preferred parking.
Um, if I had to guess, I'd say probably 25 regular, 35 preferred.
Mike, what you got for us, man?
Okay, so for a regular parking, it is well, it's actually, you were right about it being 25 for regular. For preferred parking, it's 40. Here's the thing
Mm.
though. Now, for depending on what pass you have, if you have the regular season pass, then you automatically get regular parking, but you don't get preferred, which was you have to pay $20. But for memberships or like the special exclusive pass that they renew, those ones just get preferred parking for free
Huh.
up to a certain point. Uh platinum for me, with the old membership that I'm on currently, which I'm a diamond, I get it for free. Everyone platinum out gets everyone diamond and up got preferred parking for free every time, so I don't have to pay any money
Right,
for
right.
parking.
I mean,
But
I
there
mean,
is one thing
right.
though that they did do, just to get money, just to get some additional money out of the people who don't have to pay for parking. They introduced this new thing called speedy parking. You pay for it once per year, but it's basically, Easy Pass.
Hmm.
That's what this is. It's Easy Pass for a year, so you don't have to pull out your stuff. If they will recognize your car and you just go right through.
Do they match the plate too? Like when you go to park,
Yeah,
you
they
can
match
like
the
kind
plate.
of scan it.
Yes, you have to, when you get the thing, you have to give them your license plate, and with the car that you give them your license plate number, and they will scan it automatically.
That I mean, hey, you know what? If Disney and other theme parks can do this, they'll be perfect because for the uh past couple of weeks, I've been noticing on like certain groups I'm in, some of their cars have been getting broken into. We're talking about like actual team members and guests who are going to these parks. So they need something like that in here in Florida because that will work out great for to catching whoever's breaking into these cars. You know what I mean? It will work out fine because I don't know, but yeah.
How would that work?
Well, I
Like
mean,
catching the thieves in the parking
well,
lot.
Because they can recognize, because if they do this, they can recognize which car, they can see which car, if they can keep track of which car is entered and which car is left at like certain
right.
times.
So Dane, let's put it this way. Have you ever gotten a red light camera ticket before?
Um, what do you mean?
Okay.
Just
Like if you're going through if you're going
going
through
through the red
red
light?
light.
No,
Okay.
no.
Nicole, have you ever gotten a red light ticket?
My
Nope.
dad has.
Your dad has. So let's put it this way, okay? So when you go through a red light, there's a little camera about this small, right? About
Mhm.
that small. They can catch your entire car, your license plate, your VIN number. It will grab all of that and it will send that picture in the mail plus video as well. So that could work at the toll booths and you know
Remy, do you not think that they have security cameras in the parking lots at Disney?
there's multiple security cameras at Disney. But what I'm saying is, when the guest comes into the park, right? They should snap like
Okay.
your license plate on the spot when you go
Are
through.
are you trying to tell me that other cars are breaking into the cars and stealing guest things?
Well, okay, so the last article I read,
Because how are security cameras not picking up the thief?
I don't know, dude. I mean, what I read. I mean, what I
How,
read what I
how
read
is scanning a
was-
license plate going to help the thief? Now we know which car was broken into.
Well, no, it's because they can. Okay, so here's the thing. Yes, there's security cameras, but what if the people are wearing masks and they can't see them?
So
Well,
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
well, then
Like
how's
this would,
but
anything
how
else
is
gonna
anything
help?
going to help? It's just
because then they could see the car. Because then if they have that thing, they could see the car leaving and know which one it was.
That's true.
Because they can't do it because they're gonna need a license plate to get in.
I think what
So
what theme parks should have is infrared cameras, so that way you know which cars. Like, all right, there's a red car, there's another red car, there's another one, another one, another
You know
one.
what I think theme parks should have? I think they should have security cameras. I feel like that would. I feel like that would that would make crime go down a lot more in the parks. I feel like that would be good for people
Very
like
helpful.
backstage and stuff like that. I feel like that would
Oh,
really
yeah.
help this
okay, those
situation.
security cameras are not gonna help when people are wearing masks and to block their faces. Okay, yeah, you see the crime. Quick question: who's the person? Oh, he's wearing a black mask, so you can't see him.
But how is scanning the license plate going to help with that?
Because
You
Right?
if
don't
they
see
can't
you
get
don't
it,
see, but you don't see the crime take place.
well, yes, but they can. But if they what's to say they already have a they see which cars come in, and they can also check when those cars leave. With what's to say
But they're still
they
not gonna see the person.
But they don't see the they
no
don't see the
no, but they
person.
can
You
get the
don't
license
know.
plate number and find out where the car is located.
You know what? You know what I want, Dane? I mean, I'm going back an old episode. All right.
Hmm.
I want a GPS tracking device
You want a
on
GPS
strollers,
track on the baby strollers?
on the baby strollers. And guys, on that note, we'll be right back. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable.
This is a crazy episode.
It's a bonus episode. This is what happens.
Dane, you know, I had to say that, man. When we were leaving.
Are people actually breaking into? Are you?
Yeah, dude. No, I'm not joking. Like there were actually, uh, there were four break-ins at Universal team member parking lot. They were.
Oh well, that's not Disney. I asked you if people are breaking in at the Disney parks.
But after that article I read another article that there were cars getting broken into at Epcot's parking lot, like actual like their parking lot. So
What? Where the car is getting stolen, or we're just taking stuff out of the car?
taking stuff out of the car,
Into.
they're getting broken into.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if say they got
Oh
they're
yeah, I
taking stuff out
see.
of the
I see
car
here,
and they
yeah.
leave after that.
I think I'm looking at the same article.
You are?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
If
so,
they
yeah.
what's to say? Like I said, if they had that tracking technology with like the license plate thing, they because let's say you have to do. Let's say they have to have like your license plate shown to get into the park. If they see, if say, and someone breaks into a car, steals the stuff, and then drives off, they can find out. If the security, then they technically they could see which car left and just figure out the license plate number, and you know, then they can find out who owns said car. That's what I was trying
That's
to
true.
say.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
All right. So what do you guys want to talk about when we for next segment? What should we
What a
talk?
great thing to ask a guest.
Hey, I'm asking you guys. I mean, I'm just going with the flow because we were talking about break-ins and we got this and this and this. So we just talk about the really bad parking prices. So
Dane, you're the
prices
true
are
guest. You
insane.
get to pick the topic.
okay.
I think I'm always making dinner. Oh, it smells
I
really
don't
good.
know. I mean, is there any? There's not really any big news.
There's not really not. I mean they were just testing the Tiana boats at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
but
exciting.
Going
By the
down,
way,
going down the waterfall.
By the way, Remy, at SeaWorld, you said they unveiled a new water slide thing. It's called Tassie's Underwater Twist.
Tassie's underwater twist. Yeah.
Yeah, and the water park section of well, what they call it Aquatica, even
Aquatic.
though which is basically that's just the underwater. That's just the water park section of SeaWorld, right?
Yep. That's where I am. Yep. All right, Facebook guys, we'll see you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
I guess the
Okay.
biggest thing that happened recently is Bob Iger again saying that Pandora is coming to Disneyland, but
That I mean,
that's a whole
that's
segment.
That's actually
cool.
cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I wonder if that means that hopefully I hope that means that later on we get a if we're because we have I'm hoping that means that if they're getting Pandora and Disneyland, I'm hoping that that means that in the future we get the Avengers campus in Disney World.
Legally, that cannot happen except if they
We
somehow,
can't.
if
They
they
can't.
keep if Universal gets rid of Spider-Man, that can happen, but
So
other than that,
so Mike, with theme parks, there's a certain
Oh, copyright.
no. There's a certain
it's-
there's a certain contract. It's called the
it's the
Mississippi
agreement
contract.
the agreement that Disney signed with Universal when they bought Marvel, the theme
Yep.
park rights that they signed.
Oh, so essentially they can't do Marvel themed area.
It's really complicated, but essentially Disney cannot in Disney World, they cannot put they cannot make a ride based on characters that are already in
Dane,
Universal.
Well, no, that's what I mean.
Dane, hold on.
could.
Mike, Dane, hold on to that. We're actually gonna talk about that because
Why?
because I want to talk more. I want to talk more about that because I want to see. I kind of want to see what you guys think about my little. Just hold on. I have an idea.
Talk about a 10-year-old news story. I like it, Remy. I'm gonna go. If I'm not mistaken, I think they could technically make an Iron Man attraction because that's not in Marvel.
They could with certain
do that.
with certain standards though.
Mm-hmm.
They had to.
Yeah, it would have to be MCU based, right? It can't be
Yep.
comic book.
No,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They could do. I was saying the Avengers campus because, well, they can't do it exactly the same, but they could do it very similar. Like they could do it at Epcot because we already have Guardians of the Galaxy right there, and then we could put in like say Doctor Strange.
yeah.
Do the basic Avengers like Iron Man.
Honestly, if they put a
no,
Marvel,
they can't do the basic. They can't do just the basic Avengers because they can't do Hulk, right?
they can't. They wouldn't be able to do Hulk.
Yeah, but they could do like other ones. They could do Ant-Man. They could do Black Widow.
They could.
Wait, I'm gonna check.
I think most people think that the agreement is just characters that are made that aren't in the Avengers, and that's not really true because Guardians was made after the agreement, but
Right.
it got around that because they're technically in the Avengers.
All right, guys. Let's hold this off real quick. All right. So we are coming back in 3, 2. Ah, crud. The heck happened? All right, here we go. 3, 2. Welcome back, everybody, to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida Theme Park Podcast. Like I said before, if you guys want to become a member of our lovely Patreon family, you guys can join us for just $3 a month. That's patreon.com/Remy's Roundtable. So welcome back, everybody. Of course, you guys know the crew this evening on this bonus episode. We have Dane from Big Beautiful Diz. We have our music enthusiast. We have Nicole, and we have Mike's Munchies. Which, guys, we have a new segment that will be releasing on next week's episode. It's called Mike's Munchies.
Why'd you just call Mike Munchie?
Yeah, why did you do that?
It's kind of weird, man.
I know it's weird.
Calling a
Weird.
grown man Munchie. That's I don't like that.
Okay, fine. I mean, we're still brainstorming on his segment, but this is where Mike gets to review and gives a little background on some of his favorite Disney restaurants or theme park restaurants here in Florida. So something to look forward to. And myself, Jen, Nicole, and Mark will give him an idea on which restaurant that he could look up on, and he can pick out like his favorite dish or whatever from that restaurant. So yeah, we're looking forward to it, Mike.
And I'm looking forward to it. Actually, could I give them a little bit of a preview and tell them what I'm going to be doing it for next week?
Oh, please.
Yeah, dude. We got picked out, man.
So so in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, I am actually going to be doing Raglan Road Irish Pub at
very
Disney
cool.
Springs.
Yeah. And
Very
for our listeners who
I like it.
and for our listeners, back then it was called there was this whole adult area is called Pleasure Island, and Raglan Road replaced the Jazz Club, and lots of fond memories back at the Jazz Club at Pleasure Island. So a little
I'm
nostalgia.
going to say this right now. When I'm doing this stuff, I'm pretty sure a good majority of the restaurants that I'm going to do from the first off is going to be for Disney Springs, because that stuff has some amazing restaurants.
Oh,
very true.
dude, yeah,
Very true.
absolutely. So guys, we're gonna talk about for this little segment, whatever we're gonna talk about. We're just talking about Marvel and Disney. So, Dane, help me out here, man. Let's talk about that real quick. So, what you're saying is that could Disney here in Florida, could we add a Marvel attraction at either the 4 Florida theme parks of Disney at Disney?
I wonder. Let's say if you wanted to make a Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster, right?
Right.
And put it in Epcot. Let's look at the facts, right? Could we do that? Honestly, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we have a Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. We have that at Epcot. But my question is,
You don't say.
yeah, don't say, man. I do not say. So if we can put that in Epcot, could we put it at the other theme parks? Like, you can put it at Magic Kingdom, or you can put it in
It
Hollywood,
depends
Studios. I mean,
it depends on the character. It depends on what you want to put in there, because you can't put Spider-Man.
right? Because it's already at Universal Islands of Adventure. So here's the thing: if Universal ended the Marvel's contract with their theme park,
Which they're never going to do.
but let's just say it hypothetically, okay? If Universal got rid of Marvel's contract, then that means Disney has the full rights to put more Marvel attractions in their theme parks.
Yep. So far, there's only 4 that are still up there, which are Incredible Hulk coaster,
That's one.
Doctor Doom's Fearfall, which is technically not a hero.
It's a villain,
It's a
but hey,
villain.
I mean,
Well,
hey,
anti-hero.
I
Still
mean,
Marvel.
Anti-hero technically, because he sometimes is on a good guy on
right?
occasion, but it's because it's depending on his what he wants for his country. The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yep.
So we can't do Spider-Man, you can't do Hulk, and the last one is Storm Force Acceleration. So they can't do Storm, which is, I'm pretty sure it's the X-Men one, right? Not
Yeah,
the
pretty much
is.
they
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
use
yeah.
X-Men.
So
yeah. Well, no, they can use X-Men. You just can't use Storm.
that's true. So, like, I mean,
They
Storm.
can still use Professor X. They can still use
Yep.
Wolverine. Magneto, John Gray, Rude, like all those people. Oh, uh, Cyclops. Yeah, like all those people.
So let me ask you guys this: if Marvel Island, didn't exist at Islands of Adventure, what possible land could you put in that location?
in the space of Marvel's Super Island.
Yeah, what would you put? What would you put there if it wasn't Marvel Superhero Island?
Lost Continent. No, because that doesn't really exist anymore. Um,
damn, dang.
um,
Let's call Mark real quick. Hey, Mark.
well, oh, I'm thinking of like a universal team member, right? Like an executive. If I would get rid of Marvel, Superhero Island, probably more Harry Potter.
more Harry Potter. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I like
I
that.
wouldn't say
Yeah.
Harry Potter. I would probably. Well, wait. That's a universal because they already have a Harry Potter section. They would want to do something different.
I would make a whole Harry Potter theme park. I would make every single island in Islands of Adventure a different thing of Harry Potter.
Okay,
So let
okay.
me think.
Then here, let's break this down then. All right, so when you're first walking into Islands of Adventure or your Harry Potter theme park, what's the name of it?
Oh, what's the name of my theme? I think Wizarding World of Harry Potter is a really good name, so I'll probably just use that.
So you'll keep the Wizarding
Yeah,
World of Harry Potter.
Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Yeah.
Okay,
Or
so
Wizard World of
all
Harry
right, so
Potter,
when you're
something
first
like
walking
that.
in, you're going to the left-hand side. Left-hand side, that's Marvel Island.
Mhm.
What would that area be called?
Well, with this, of course, I would not put a Harry Potter land in Marvel because there's enough Harry Potter in
Right.
So, but for a theme park,
For a theme park, yes.
I would try to make everyone go to the left, and I would put the American Wizarding World there. I would put one from
Oh,
Fantastic Beasts.
Ooh, that
okay.
could be a good one.
Like Overmorny and stuff like that. I would put that there.
And we have the 3 other ones because there's 4 areas total, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 areas. Yeah, there's 4
And
areas.
we have 3
Yeah.
other ones. We already have well, Hogwarts and Hogsmeade. Technically.
Hogsmeade, yep.
Yeah.
Hogwarts.
So
I
I would probably make Toon Lagoon and Marvel the America portion.
Oh,
Try to
man,
make
that's
that
gonna be
America.
huge.
and then the other 2 would be what Diagon Alley and
Yeah, Skull Island wouldn't be anything.
and Diagon Alley, and then the other one would be what they're doing at Epic Universe, the Ministry of Magic.
Ministry of Magic would be Jurassic Park because when you first walk in, you would look across the lagoon and you would see the Ministry of Magic, right?
Right. I'll change King Kong
That would be like the
into
icon.
like a whole dark ride, like a whole entire dark like a whole Death Eaters attraction. So you're joining.
Yeah,
you're joining side by side with Voldemort. So.
I like that idea.
I would.
Oh, you know what I would put there? I would put an Order of the Phoenix attraction there. I would put Sirius's black apartment there, and then like you walk into the apartment, and the hallway leading into the kitchen is the queue, and then once you get into the kitchen, that's when the battle starts, and you battle the Death Eaters.
That would be dope. That would be
and then
dope.
Jurassic Park is Ministry, and then Hogsmeade is Hogsmeade.
What about Seuss? What about Seuss Landing?
Seuss Landing is Diagon Alley.
Okay, so Seuss is all Diagon Alley, and then you got the Lost Continent.
And then Lost Continent is Nocturne Alley.
Another
You know what?
Another Nocturne Alley. That'd be dope.
And then you would still have the train. I would put the train kind of closer to Hogwarts, and I would put the train at Diagon Alley, and it would.
What did you say was for Skull Island at Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park is Ministry of Magic, the thing.
And what about Skull Island?
Skull Island
is the Sirius Black Order of the Phoenix attraction.
Okay. I was gonna say, I thought that was gonna be, I thought you said that was the last continent.
No, Lost Continent is Nocturne Alley,
Nocturne Alley,
And Susan Landing, you said was,
Diagon.
Diagon.
yeah.
You know what?
I think I would put the train. I would put the train. The train would probably go from like Diagon Alley and go the long way to Hogsmeade.
What about the port of entry?
Um.
Ooh, Port of
I
Entry.
got what,
Well, you know, it would be really cool to
actually, I got an
directly-
idea. What's next to, Hogsmeade?
What's next to Hogsmeade?
In Universal?
Oh,
Um.
shit, I'm trying to think.
Oh, King's Cross. Oh, you would put King's Cross there.
Yeah, King's Cross.
Um, I was gonna say,
Right, 'cause that's the
because they
train
don't really
station.
have it, why don't we actually build upon, and actually make like a full Hogwarts thing instead of just Hogsmeade? Like do like the forest, the Black Lake, and like the Hogwarts Castle, like have it
Oh,
be
I
like
like. I like that.
That
I
would-
like that
yeah.
idea.
cause I mean, there is the
They
castle in
could.
Hogsmeade, but the castle is like, it's just a ride in there. There's not really much in
Right.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's
Yeah.
let's talk to Nicole real quick. Nicole,
Yes.
we're building a Harry Potter theme park. What would you like to see in this Harry Potter theme park?
It's been so long since I read the books. Let me think.
I've got a solution.
I
for
would like to
Mike's,
see I would like to have like this is gonna sound kind of stupid, but like why can I not think of planetarium? I think it would be cool to have a planetarium. So like get to look at stars and constellations.
That would be pretty cool. That would be cool.
Kind of relating to some of the classes,
Mm.
like the divination and astronomy.
like the
I don't know. I just think it would be a
that.
cool little element.
So
yeah, you could put that. You could put that somewhere in.
I want to see a night bus attraction. We need one of those because it'd be another theme park transportation. So be an awesome idea. If you don't want to take the train, if you do not want to take the train, you can always take the night bus.
Here, how about this? How about we do so you know how when you walk into when you're going to be walking into Epic Universe, there's going to be that that pavilion thing. It's like it's supposed to be a show, right?
Yeah,
Or no, it's a restaurant.
The restaurant, yeah,
It's
yeah.
the restaurant. What if we do something like that where we have a Main Street Railroad kind of thing at the very front of the park, but that's King Cross. And then you walk into King's Cross, you can either go on the Hogwarts Express where it goes the long way to Hogwarts, or you can walk through it and the night bus is right there. And then that's the attraction kind of near the lake more.
Dude. Okay, I like that idea.
And then Mike's suggestion, instead of River Adventure, because Ministry of Magic could be a walkthrough attraction, right? We don't know what that's going to be yet, but that could be a walkthrough attraction. That could be where the Jurassic Park walkthrough is now, and then you put a dark forest kind of attraction where River Adventure is, because that's
that
kind
could
of
be
right
good.
behind Hogwarts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The dark
Yeah, I
dark
was
swamp.
thinking something like with the dark forest type thing.
Yeah, that could be good.
That would be
There's a
fun.
couple. Well, I mean,
And then if you get rid of Flight of the Hippogriff, like there's no need for that anymore. So if we get rid of that, we can have the divinations kind of thing. You could put a class there. You could put potions or something like there.
yeah, I mean, like, I
In,
wish
other, in other words, a gift shop. So there you go.
Yeah, you can put the outpost there from Goblet that he travels up to.
Would you guys
Yeah.
would you guys want to see a Quidditch attraction?
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be fun. That would.
So,
be
Yeah.
fun. I have no clue where that would go. Probably the America. That could be in America.
Yeah.
They have Quidditch.
That would that would have to be a coaster. That would have to be a
That would
Yeah.
have to be a coaster.
That would be-
Quidditch coaster.
now, okay, but yeah,
No, it could be a show too. It could be actual like
Yeah.
they hook up the
Yeah.
broom somehow. They actually
Yeah.
play.
yeah, that would be fun.
I mean, I think they'll put that show
Quidditch is a real thing that people play, so it
It's
can
a,
be
yeah, it's an actual sport in colleges. I've seen it.
Oh, have you seen those videos? I'm like,
Yes, they're
are you playing
I love
Quidditch?
them. They're so funny.
It
They're
is.
so funny.
They're actually
That's
trying to get
great.
a professional league to. I think
Oh
is there
my
a professional league?
They're putting a league. They're putting a league
Probably.
together, a Quidditch league. Oh
Let
my
me check.
gosh!
Sounds about right. Sounds
Look,
about
yeah,
right.
look this up. But
I feel like that's something they would probably do.
yeah, but the thing is,
There-
I mean, would that be considered as a college course, or would that be considered as a college sport?
No, that would
It'd
be
be
an
sport.
extracurricular activity. That would that would be a club run
Yeah.
by students. That would not be run by
Alright,
Major
guys.
League Quidditch and the
What?
Quidditch Premier League. Yeah,
Oh my gosh!
there's actual leagues. But
Oh my gosh! Hey guys,
Yeah,
the
I'm
last
looking
turn,
at it right now.
the
Yeah.
last tournament will be here in Florida. So if you win, you guys get to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I mean, that's kind of, the the winning prize if you win the tournament.
yeah, so it's only in the UK and
This isn't the kind that they run around on the brooms though, because there's like cosplayers that have a league or teams or something that actually run around on the brooms and stuff.
Oh my gosh!
Interesting.
Like there's a Philadelphia one apparently.
Really?
yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds highly hazardous.
It hazardous or dangerous? Which one, Nicole?
These things, like, that's kind of synonymous, very hazardous.
Synonymous in the wizarding world for brutal injuries. you know.
It's like I just got beaten up by a bulger. What? How? Well, I fell off my
I mean, I
broom.
can just see somebody tripping over, trying to run around on a broom and
Yeah.
tripping over it.
So
and then
you want to
sprain- and then
hear?
sprain their ankle, or torn an ACL, like
ACL playing
torn
Quidditch.
our ACL, like Chris from the No New Friends podcast. I mean, you guys
That's
have
probably how he tore his ACL, honestly.
Chris was playing Quidditch. I mean, he got decked out pretty hard, and he torn his ACL. So whoops. I mean, I don't see I do not see Chris playing Quidditch anytime soon. So yeah.
Funny enough, so I just looked up.
Probably wouldn't even be able to run around the field because
He's not gonna
of how
run.
big he is.
He's not gonna
No.
run. He's gonna crawl.
No, no, yeah.
So I looked at the teams that actually have a name of like besides location, ones that
Uh-huh.
actually have names of like whether they're countries in the UK or cities.
Okay,
so-
give us some names, Mike.
So Scottish Thistles is one of them. The Yorkshire Roses, Welsh Dragons.
Mhm.
London has two, the London Monarchs and the London Lions, and that's for the UK ones. Now there's the European ones. Cologne Talons, Brussels Adams, so Brussels is another one. Amsterdam Pride, Lily Guns, and Paris Lumieres.
Paris Lumieres, really?
There's
They-
a
Yeah,
there's a real Chudley Cannons too somewhere.
Oh, that's
yeah, there
cool.
is. I think that's in the Major
Cool.
League one. There's two.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two leagues.
Awesome. Guys, we're gonna take a quick break. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable.
That was a good discussion.
That was good. That was
I like
fun.
that. Yeah.
That was fun. Let's see.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, if it wasn't, if you didn't say more Harry Potter, I was gonna say that we could have replaced the thing with the Avengers Marvel Island.
Marvel Superhero Island.
DC Superhero Island.
DC.
No, they can't do. No, they can't do. They can't do DC
Oh yeah, no, they can't. You're right.
because
Six Flags owns them.
Yeah.
well, technically, Six Flags is owned by is somewhat owned by. Well, I don't know if they own them anymore, but I'm pretty sure they're still partnered. They're partnered with Warner Brothers, who owns DC.
They still.
I was thinking
they still
Nintendo.
are.
What?
Nintendo.
I was thinking Nintendo, like a whole Legend of Zelda, like a
I
whole
mean-
Hyrule.
Please,
M-
please.
I mean,
Would
I
that
would
not
love
be
to,
effing
but
amazing?
I mean, I would love to. Actually,
I want
we
to. I
are
want to
getting-
hold.
Like
we
Legend
are-
of Zelda, Pokemon, stuff like that. Oh my god!
you
I know
know what?
Pokemon is supposed to be in Kids Zone though.
Pokemon is coming. Pokemon is coming in. It's going to Universal Studios.
We're gonna be
but,
we're gonna be replacing the Simpsons area.
yeah, and
I would
it's
love a whole Hyrule, just like Hyrule area.
yeah,
You think they're
'cause-
gonna get rid of the Simpsons because of their contract though? I mean, you don't think they're gonna try to extend that? Just
No,
because
dude. I
of
mean,
this-
they're talking about it just to get rid of it because, I mean, Simpsons right now. I mean, yeah, it's still a popular show, but more fans right now are more leaning towards Pokemon. So
Well, I obviously.
yeah,
Gotta catch them
obviously.
all.
gotta
Um,
keep them all, Pokemon.
yeah, I would have loved a Zelda theme because we're not getting one in Super Nintendo World, right?
No, well, we're
No,
not
but
getting anything in.
You know what?
Nintendo World except for Mario.
I do want a whole.
We're getting Mario and DK. That's it, basically.
I
Same
want.
IP. I mean,
I want to say. I
they
want
have
to
so many video games that they only ever use two.
I want to
Is it
hold. I want
Mario
to
and
hold.
DK?
I want to hold Sonic. area.
Sonic.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Sonic would be
Sega.
cool.
Sega.
Oh,
Would be
that
cool.
would
That
be,
would
but
be
that's Sega. That
just-
would be Sega.
That'd be like perfect, and then I'm like,
Or like a bikini bottom. Do like a
dude,
SpongeBob
that
one.
would work. But I mean, if Mark was on with us,
Because
if
SpongeBob they own because they have the store. I don't know why they don't put that in Simpsons.
I think they have SpongeBob somewhere. I think they don't have SpongeBob in the park. No wait, no, they do have SpongeBob. They do have SpongeBob at Universal Studios,
there
right?
is, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember.
There's
seeing
only
it.
one. It's only a gift shop, but I do
You
like.
could do so much more with that.
I do like Dane's idea. That'd be a cool idea for
That could
Universal
be.
to do. I mean, just have SpongeBob all around Universal, but it would, dude, it would suck if they got rid of like ET and put a whole SpongeBob
Well, they're
attraction
never
right
they
there.
can't get
They're
rid of it.
not.
They're
They're
never
not
gonna
going
get rid of it.
to. They're not.
No, if I had to say a themed one,
Oh,
Zelda
that
could be a cool.
DreamWorks thing is going into Kids Zone. I always forget that.
Yeah, that's
I
the
always
one that's
forget
going into.
about that.
DreamWorks, dude, it looks good. It looks good. It looks really cool looking
It
right
looks it's forgettable, man. I mean, I don't
But-
even.
But yeah, no, we're
I
getting.
constantly forget about that.
Nicole, I agree with you about the Zelda thing. That could be a
now.
good
That would
one.
be cool.
They should have Hyrule.
Either that or another one that I also want to see because especially with the related game, Metroid.
Oh,
Metroid.
yeah. Metroid would be
Metroid.
fun. Or Final Fantasy.
No, well, that's not that's not Disney.
Famous.
That's Square Enix.
Yeah.
That's not Nintendo. That's a Square Enix. That's a whole different thing. And if I'm being honest, if anyone's gonna get Square Enix like a Final Fantasy thing, it would possibly be Disney, and there's one reason why.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
can see
sure
that.
you know what's the answer. I'm gonna say why.
No, I'm not sure why.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom
Mm.
Hearts.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I didn't know
They-
Kingdom
they
Hearts
all-
was Square Enix, and I'm stupid.
Yeah, Square Enix. Yeah, Square Enix because it was SquareSoft before. But before they merged, back when back then SquareSoft before it merged with Enix used to be in Japan. They used to be in the same. They used to work in the same building as Disney's video game studios,
Yeah. All right.
and they made an elevator.
All right, guys. Here we go. We're coming back in 3, 2. Welcome back, everybody, to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. We are glad that you guys are back with us. I really hope I hope you guys enjoy that part where we talk about what would it would be like to build your own Harry Potter theme park. What would you like to see? And if you, I want to hear some of your guys' ideas, and they'll be on the little poll question at the end of this episode, so you guys can please answer it, and we would like to see those answers. Anyway, guys, welcome back, everybody. Of course, you guys know the crew this evening. We have myself. My name is Remy. We have Dane, Nicole, and Mike with us as well. All right, guys. So, Dane, Mike, and Nicole, I'm gonna have a little game with you guys. All right. So,
Okay.
so this game, all right, I'm gonna give you guys a quote. All right, and you have to guess what attraction this quote is from.
Okay. I
Oh,
like this. Okay.
All right.
that's a tough one.
All right, so I'm gonna start off really easy for you guys, all right? Howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard.
Remy's Roundtable.
Yeah, I wish. That'd be my pretty
Every episode of 2021.
Oh God. Okay, so the quote is, howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard.
Hmm.
Okay, I have an idea.
Dane has an idea. Okay.
Is it played before the? I'm assuming it's played before the ride starts, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it Big Thunder?
It's not Big Thunder.
Oh, okay.
Does it have to do with Toy Story?
It is not a Toy Story.
I don't think so.
Mike, you want to take a guess?
Is it similar to Big Thunder?
Is this just Disney World?
This is actually is at Walt Disney World.
So I have
all
a
of
quick
these
question.
from just Disney World, or are they like Universal, Disneyland?
No,
like,
this is strictly from Disney.
okay.
Okay, howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard.
Yeah, howdy, folks.
Is it in the Magic
If you're
Kingdom?
just joining us, welcome aboard.
Is it in the Magic Kingdom?
Okay.
It is in the Magic Kingdom.
Okay, it's not a ride.
Then I think I know what it is. Is it Splash Mountain?
It is not Splash Mountain.
I
Dang
think
it.
I know what it is. It's not a ride.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a ride. There's...
Oh,
I mean, I would consider it as a ride, but
what?
I mean, I would. I mean, I
It's
like
in
it.
Magic Kingdom. It's in Magic Kingdom?
It's in Magic Kingdom. All right, it's in Magic Kingdom, and you guys want a hint?
oh,
Yes,
wait. Is
please.
it
Is
the
it
wheel?
It is not the wheel. Do you guys
The
want?
damn Frontierland station?
No, it is
Fucking
not.
Railroad station?
It is not the. It is not.
I think I
The
know what it is.
ferry boat?
No, I know what it is.
It is
Wait,
not the ferry
Barnstormer.
boat. The what?
I meant like the
Barnstormer?
It's not-
steamboat. That's what I meant.
It is not the steamboat. It is not a barnstormer. I'm gonna give you guys a
Give me a
hint. Okay.
yeah.
Here's the hint. Okay. Walt Disney was a fan of this. He loved these during his childhood. And he bought his very first one. He bought his very first one for Disneyland.
Jungle Cruise?
Not Jungle Cruise.
The Frontierland shooting arcade?
Not a shooting arcade. Walt Disney was a huge fan of these type of it had to be a transportation, okay? He loves the
People mover?
not the people mover.
The train.
Main Street.
I said the
The
train.
train.
I heard Big Thunder. I heard Big Thunder.
No, I said Frontierland
no, you said-
Railroad, dumbass. Oh my, come on, man. Are
Yeah,
you
he did.
That's
serious?
why I didn't say it, because they had already said it.
All right.
You said not the train.
Oh
Come
God,
on, man. What other attraction says howdy? Come on, dude.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, would you consider as a ride though? The train?
No,
Kind of.
Oh, okay.
no, it's a mode of
Nah.
transportation.
Yeah, actually, no.
Do you,
It's
do you
definitely.
consider the did you consider the omnibus an attraction?
I mean, it gets to and from the places.
That's not a
wanna
ride.
know-
It's not
you
a
know
ride,
what?
though. It's a mode of
You want to know what's
transportation.
funny? You want to know what's funny about it? About transportation? When last time my family went to Disney World, when we took the bus to get because we were at the Dolphin, when they went to when we were going to think the Magic Kingdom, they said the bus is scarier than some of the is much more scarier and feels more like an attraction than some of the other rides at
This is true.
Disney World.
That's
That's
very true.
Very
It,
true.
it goes fast, that thing.
But yeah, the buses go really fast.
I
It's
mean,
actually
It's always
really
an
surprising how
adventure.
fast some of
I
these
mean,
things go.
have you not seen a Disney bus catch on fire? Because I have.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I don't think Disney would appreciate
Also,
you
there's bumps in the road. Also, there's a lot of
Hey.
also there's a
Okay.
lot of hills in the road.
Okay. So long story short, Nicole, were you ever part of the Disney college program?
I was not.
Okay.
Welcome to another segment
My
of
brother
Remy
was,
making
but I
sure
was
that he
not.
never works for Disney ever again.
So I have a couple of college program buddies, and they were going from you had Vista, you had Chatham, and you had Patterson. That's where all the Disney college programmers would stay, right?
Mhm.
So apparently I was driving towards Magic Kingdom, and I saw one of the TriStar buses on fire. It was a backside of the bus, and I'm like, well, I guess the DCPs are not going to work anytime soon today. So it was just bad. I mean, there just smoke everywhere on towards the highway on
I'm hoping no one got. I'm hoping
no,
everyone
no,
was fine.
everybody was fine. I mean, another bus came and got the
Yeah.
programmers to and from their locations, but I was
Let's hope
like,
they didn't lose
holy
anything
cow.
important. Let's hope they
God.
didn't lose anything important.
All right, so that was correct, Dane. It was the Walt Disney World Railroad. All right, your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding. Is this haunted room actually stretching?
The Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion.
Mansion. Yeah.
That is so easy.
Wait, this one's an easy one, and then he gives us the railroad
The
instead of
railroad
Haunted
one.
Mansion. Why didn't you lead with that one, man?
I should have. My siestas are getting shorter and shorter. Hey,
Tiki room.
Michael.
And
Tiki
change it to
Tiki room.
Yeah.
Yeah, attention.
Paging Morrow. Mr. Tom
People mover.
Morrow. People
People
mover.
mover.
Okay. Don't tell him, Carlos. Don't be chicken.
Dead town.
It's actually a pretty funny quote from this attraction. Don't tell him, Carlos. Don't be chicken.
It's not Tom Sawyer, right?
Nope, it's not. It is not Tom Sawyer, but you're in the right area. No, wait, no. You're actually away from Tom Sawyer Island. You're on the other side of the park.
Mm.
Nicole, do you want to take a guess?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, like, it sounds like it should be from the Tiki room, but we already had that, and it's not Carlos. that's in there, but
Dumbo.
it's
not Dumbo.
It's not Dumbo.
Not Dumbo.
What else is it?
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a hint. This attraction is in Adventureland.
Well, that's not the opposite side of the park, man.
Well, from Frontierland is on the opposite side.
The opposite side of the park is fucking Frontierland or Fantasyland from Frontierland.
Yeah.
That's the opposite side of the park.
I was going towards the back way to Adventureland. So if I'm looking at Frontier, if I'm coming from that side, yeah. So
Jungle Cruise.
not Jungle Cruise.
It's in Adventureland.
It is yes, Dane. It is in Adventureland.
Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
It's actually right beside the Jungle Cruise attraction.
Robinson Treehouse.
Not the treehouse. All right. Let's just say you can find Johnny Depp in this attraction.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates, yeah.
When does that quote happen?
It's during one of the town scenes.
Townsend, yeah.
I know when he says it now.
Don't tell him, Carlos. Don't be chicken.
It's the wife when the guy is being dunked into the
in the well.
Now I remember.
All right, let's see.
How did I never hear that one?
Actually,
I love that ride. Like, I know it front and back.
It plays.
Oh, I know because I'm always singing.
very sporadically.
Yeah.
I'm always singing the song and looking like a fool. But yes, I sing the song.
Funny enough, actually, 1 year Johnny Depp actually showed up at the Disneyland version of that ride.
Yeah, but he didn't. Yeah, but he didn't. But he didn't show up to the one here in Florida. Damn it!
I know. I was. But it's like it was so funny that he did. Unfortunately, it was for the fifth Pirates movie, which sucked.
All right.
It sucked.
This
It really wasn't. No, Dead Man Tells No Tale.
It was okay.
It
It
wasn't
was okay. It didn't suck.
I think
Okay, yeah,
I
it's
think
better than the
Stranger
fourth.
Tides was worse than.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
better than Stranger Tides.
Yeah.
It's better than Stranger Tides, but I think World's
Stranger Tides
End
was
is
the
better, way better.
Yeah,
than
like Dead Man's Chest and World's End are like the pinnacle. Like you can't.
Oh
you
yeah.
can't
Oh,
top
I
those.
think I
Um,
think Black Pearl. I think
Black
Pearl.
Pearl, Curse of the Black,
Oh.
Really?
Curse of the Black Pearl, and Curse of the Black Pearl, and
Like
what was the second one again?
that whole beginning trilogy is
I'll agree. I
stellar.
agree with that. I agree with
That
that.
The
whole-
whole beginning trilogy is awesome. Curse of the Black Pearl is amazing. Second, what was the second one again?
Dead Man's
Dead Man's
Chest.
Chest.
Dead Man's Chest is also, both of those two are the best in my
Damn,
opinion.
I need
agree.
to rewatch some of the
Dead
Pirate.
Man's Chest is severely underrated. I don't think people really.
Absolutely.
I don't think people really think about how great of a sequel that movie is. That's a
And-
great movie.
It's
It is.
incredible.
And
I did a whole thing on Davy Jones theme.
You sure did.
Yeah.
And I kept wanting to go forever on it because I love Hans Zimmer. I love Hans Zimmer. That's all there's to
what's
it.
so let's move forward with the questions, I guess, right?
Let's do it.
All right, so here we go, guys. All right, so this quote is a quote that Scott from the No New Friends podcast hate. He does not like this quote at all. Okay, because I kept playing it over and over.
Oh,
on
Big
one
Thunder
episode.
Mountain Railroad.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
This
I remember
here,
that too.
this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
I want to shoot myself when I hear that. No.
Soaring to tower. We are ready for takeoff.
Really? Come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's from Living with the Land.
It is from Liverpool.
Yeah, it's something with the brand.
Soaring to tower. Attention travelers, please remain seated. Your vehicle is rotating backwards for your return.
Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth. Yeah.
Spaceship Earth.
Okay. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the
Tower
dark side,
Terror.
Tower Terror.
Tower
yeah.
Terror.
All right, let's see. Oh, whoa. Okay. Hi, Sal. It's me. Listen, I'm gonna need a bigger car. Make it a stretch. In fact,
Oh,
make
rock
it
and
a
roller
big stretch.
Rock and roller
Roller
coaster.
coaster.
Rock and roller coaster. Simba 1. Come in, Simba 1.
Kilimanjaro Safari.
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro's.
Oh my god.
Simba 1.
And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out
Dinosaur.
before
Dinosaur.
it breaks the
Dinosaur.
atmosphere. Dinosaur.
Remy's the kind of guy to be like, no, that's from Countdown to Extinction. You guys got it wrong.
We're
Oh
not
my
gonna
God.
make it. We're not gonna make it.
I should have said that. I should have said that line as a quote. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We made
Oh,
it.
I thought you meant tell us we were wrong because you took it from Countdown to Extinction. I was gonna throw something if you did.
Oh my gosh, dude. Nah, it's dinosaur, man. I mean, okay. The correct answer is
I would have left the Zoom call.
yeah. I mean, it's dinosaur. Man, I gotta say that tour guide Ryan, he did a good job on dinosaur for our tour guide. It was great. It was actually a good job what he did. And the last one is please stand clear of the doors.
Monorail.
The monorail.
Oklahoma.
That's not a ride though.
It's not right, but it's a quote. So
And why'd you put it in the?
It's from Philhar Magic, yeah?
Yeah.
I feel our magic.
I have a question. There's no quotes in the Expedition Everest ride, is there?
No.
Well,
Well, except in the
well,
queue.
in the
I mean,
queue,
there's no
yeah.
radio in the queue. But
but
other than that, there's no dialogue.
No.
but wait a minute. Is there a dialogue when you're going into the onto the train though? Onto the coaster itself?
I don't think so.
No, obviously there's the cast members doing saying about the yellow strap
Yeah.
and stuff.
Well, yeah,
but no audio
But
recording.
no audio. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
audio
no.
in the entire ride. It's just ambient.
that is so
Because
so
you are the
weird.
characters.
But
No,
that's so, but that's weird. Like there's no
it's not because
audio.
you're the characters in the attraction. So why would there be people talking from the mountain.
Bro, to be perfectly
The only quotes and the only thing you hear are ambient and then the Yeti roar.
yeah,
Roar.
That's true.
to be
Simple.
perfectly honest, it actually makes more of a sense because
Yeah.
at least with the other ones, they make somewhat shape because you have people who are leading you and like talking to you, like even in say like dinosaur, you're going back in time and
Mhm.
someone is sending you back there to kill at the dinosaur. Uh and same thing could be said for like a lot of the other rides, but like in it because like you have like someone helping you, guiding you. Expedition Everest,
Yeah,
you're
just
basically like an
you're just on a
explorer.
tour.
It,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're an explorer climbing Mount Everest, which is when you're doing that, there's no one else there but you.
Well, that's why Expedition Everest is such a great attraction because
It
it puts
is.
you into the story. It's the same way Scary Adventure was so good and Mr. Toad's, because in those two attractions, you don't see the people. Snow White isn't in Scary Adventures and Mr. Toad isn't in Mr. Toad because you are you are those
the
characters.
character.
It's
And
from their point
also
of view.
there's a
And
lot of cultural and historical information that's really cool in the queue for Everest.
Expedition
It's
Everest
very,
is awesome,
very
by the
true.
way.
The
So
queue is amazing. Queue is
would
amazing.
where would you guys think put Expedition Everest on your favorite rides at Disney?
But what?
Ooh,
Whoa.
like on a
Wait, what was
list
the
of favorite
question?
rides from where
Favorite
would you put
rides, favorite rides at Disney. Where would you rank Expedition Everest?
Let's do. You know what? Let's do this. All right. I'm gonna. Well,
on a list of coasters? I think it's number 3.
What's your
But
number
just
two and one for coasters?
2 is
that's
it
hard.
comes down to 2. I mean, they switch all the time.
Just tell me both.
It goes in Rock and Roller Coaster. It comes
Yeah.
Wait,
down
what
to
was the
those
first one?
2 all
The
the
first
time.
one you cut out of the first one. What was the first one?
I think Guardians is number 1 and then Rock and Roller Coaster is 2.
Cosmic Rewind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that as my number one. I have yet to do Guardians, but I have done Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah,
and Roller Coaster.
I think I just like Cosmic a little bit more because it it is Rock and Roller Coaster, but just a little bit different music, and you don't know what you're going to get. That adds a lot.
By the
to
way,
experience.
did you know that Scott didn't know that that one of the songs you could get in
I was on the stream when that happened. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, Scott
yeah,
didn't know that
if Nicole, if you
Rule the
didn't see the
World was
stream,
on there.
yeah,
So
no,
funny.
not just with the word. Nicole, on the stream when they were in Epcot, he was doing Cosmic Rewind, and he goes like he was saying of songs he hoped to get. I go like, I hope to hear, um, um,
Oh, he didn't one way or another. The Blondie song.
one way or another.
That
Yeah,
was it. Yeah.
he
Yeah.
didn't know what one way or another. He goes like, no, you're joking. That's on there. He goes, he's like everyone's telling him, yeah, that's
Yeah.
on there.
That's
And
the
I
one
said,
I got when I
remember
got to ride
Wow.
it.
oh, it's probably the best song that fits through it with it.
That and
Yeah.
September, they both fit really well.
September's
Yeah.
such a good
It's
song.
perfect. When I first went on it with a couple of buddies of mine, we got September like right away. It was towards the end of the night. I'm like, let's go.
I don't know if this
Scott was unfortunately got with the word whatever the one
the
shot
one
that
that he didn't. Yeah, we didn't want.
I think if they had to add another song on there, there's a cool song that's by the Ohio Players, and it's actually the opening theme song to Hell's Kitchen. It's called Fire. I mean, that would be just perfect.
you know what
Riding down backwards, and that'd be cool.
Oh,
you
I
know
thought
what
you
it
were gonna
would
say.
be
I thought you were gonna say Love Roller Coaster because that would be a great
That'd
one.
be good.
too.
That'd be
That
good one
would
too.
be.
you know
That would be
you know what would be
excellent.
Roller
you know what
coaster.
you know what would be an awesome song?
What?
Don't stop me now.
Well, that was on the
Stop
short
me
list. I wish that
now.
was on there.
Yeah.
No, having a good time.
Oh my God, that would have
Having
been
a
such a
good
good song.
time. Having a
I'm a
good
racing
time.
car.
I don't know
Okay.
if this was on the short
So
list. Saw that I think it would be such a good song, but for some reason I don't know what it is, but Black Sabbath Paranoid is like
Oh yeah,
it would.
that would be
I
amazing.
I edited a video and I think I deleted it. I don't know where it is, but where I put Paranoid on a POV of Rock and Roll Guardians, and it fits like unbelievably.
perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, it fits amazingly well, and I don't know why they didn't get it.
Oh man. Wow. All right.
Because
So
Probably copyright issues.
probably, I mean,
True,
yeah,
true.
but like,
Because I mean, Black Sabbath and like Queen and Led Zeppelin are some of the worst.
Oh,
Eagles are the
Queen-
worst.
Eagles.
Queen
Eagles are
isn't
the worst.
Queen
But then
isn't
Led Zeppelin
isn't
is probably
isn't-
second.
Oh,
Queen isn't terrible anymore because the rights have been sold so many
That's
times.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
They're not
Black
terrible
Sabbath,
anymore,
Led
yeah.
Zeppelin, Eagles are all really protective.
So can I actually? I want to say one thing.
Go
Actually,
ahead.
yeah, go ahead, Mike.
I actually found this out. As you saw in Cosmic Rewind, there's the Celestial that appears. That is the
Mm.
a villain in that ride.
Mm.
I actually found out who it was. If you guys saw Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, remember they showed the Celestials with the stones, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Remember the one that had the Power Stone?
Who was that?
That's Celestial. That's the one. That Celestial is the
Oh,
one. So hang on. Celestials.
okay. So yeah, Mike, did you find it?
Yeah, no, the guy whose name it was Esau
Eson, the
the
searcher.
Searcher. Yep, he is the one he is technically in that's the guy from there, just without his power stone anymore.
Oh my gosh. All right, so back to Mike's rank on ranking Everest. We're on your roller coaster list. So Dane, where will you put Everest on your list?
Awesome for listening, Remy.
Sorry. It's like Mike, is like a top 10 list or what? Like or we're just ranking them like best out of like 5 out of 10, 6
For
out of
expression
10, like
rank like a top 10, like a top 10 list, where would you put him
oh,
as
okay.
your favorite rides?
So for me, Everest, I'm putting Everest at 3. I'm putting it on my top 3.
Damn. What's your 2 and
That's
1?
so my 2 and 1. My number 1 will be Space Mountain, and
Space
then
Mountain.
my number 2
That's an
is
interesting.
actually Big Thunder.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
That's a shocker.
I'm putting those two right there on 1 and 2. Nicole, what about you? Where would you rank Mount Everest? I'm sorry, Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest is going number 4.
Number 4.
What's
What's
3,
3 and
2, and
2?
1?
Number 4. So right above Everest, we have Rock and Roller Coaster.
That's a
Okay.
good
It
ride.
goes upside
I
down. What
respect
more
that,
can you
yeah.
ask for? And number 2 was it was very hard to determine number 2 and number 1. I'm gonna go number 2 is Cosmic Rewind. If for number 1, you're sitting in the front seat, Space Mountain.
Yes.
If you're in the front seat of Space Mountain,
It is awesome.
heaven. If you're back in the chain, then it's really more of a toss-up between Cosmic Rewind and Space Mountain. But front seat, Space Mountain, done, sold, I'm in heaven.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Well, for me, I mean, earlier today after I got off of work, I went to SeaWorld for a little bit, and I went on Kraken a
I
couple
wonder why
times.
you went to SeaWorld, Remy. That's
Well,
curious.
Well,
It's not
That's
like
a good
you
place. That's a good place to go.
it's a great place to
after,
go.
after you get off of work. Yeah, that's
So I went on
Awesome.
Kraken 3 times for a little bit. 3 times. 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and 1 in the middle. The whole aspect of that ride. I mean, yes, I used to work at Kraken years ago, and I gotta say, it has a really cool POV experience when you're riding the front row, but when you're riding in the middle and the back, it's the same exact attraction. However, when you're sitting in the back row by yourself, you're getting some really good airtime. You're just up to say like, wee. I'm like, oh damn, okay. So I gotta say, it was
Rock and Roller Coaster is a great one to get that little physics lesson on.
Oh yeah. I mean, okay. So Nicole, you said you'll sit in the front row in Space Mountain. Okay, that's a great POV experience. Where would you sit in Rock and Roller Coaster?
I tend to like the propulsion feeling more, so I do tend to prefer the front slightly. But the back is also really good.
So when I
Really
do
good.
when I go to Six Flags Great Adventure, my theme park, for the most part, a lot of people like to do the front ride, but there's one ride where I actually sit in the back,
Oh, okay.
and that is El Toro.
Ah, okay.
Because, well, okay, I swap in between each one, between front and back, because in the back, in the front, you feel the wind in your face and it's great, but in the back, you get the most, let's just say this, that's a ride where you could feel yourself lifting out of your seat in the
Yep,
back.
you get airtime.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Best feeling.
Yeah,
So,
when I take the back, it feels wonderful too. The front is good,
Yeah.
but the back is even more wonderful.
yeah,
Yeah, you
most
get
of the
that whip
time,
effect on the back.
it depends on the ride. Like, launch coasters, I would actually say do the front, just because of like, on launch coasters, you're
Yeah,
not
you
really gonna
you
get.
can get a good launch when you're in the front. Yeah.
Yeah, not only that, but if they're really speedy ones, you can get some really good like one thing about launch coasters is generally you don't see a lot of them getting too much airtime.
Mm.
Actually, you get airtime on pipeline when you're
Yes.
Yes.
when you're either in the
Pipeline.
Oh, I love riding the pipe in the front, dude. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've not gotten to ride it in the front yet.
well,
I did get to
I
do the very
usually
back.
ride I usually ride pipe in the back. Personally.
Nicole, when you and I went, it was you, me, and Jen. When we went on pipeline, we sat where like
Oh, the
at
attraction called Pipeline?
yeah,
Are we talking
Yeah.
about roller
At
coasters?
yeah, we're
SeaWorld.
talking
Yeah,
about-
it's a
yeah.
Oh.
Dane, what were you
Oh,
talking
then I
about?
need to completely change all my answers because I didn't know we were talking about roller coasters.
We're talking about surfboards and we're talking about skates.
No, I thought we were. Well, you kept saying you like the front and back, and how the back
We were-
is wonderful, but the front is okay. I thought we were talking about something else.
Oh
I
well,
didn't know we were talking about roller coasters.
yeah, we're supposed to keep it on the roller
Yeah.
coaster topic. So
Oh, okay. I got lost there
But
for a second.
I know
we were
we'll
in
do-
back.
That's right.
We were
We were in the back, and then I gotta say on that ride, yikes! I mean, when you're sitting in the front row, like standing in the front row of pipeline, yeah, it is such.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying front row, Remy, and not just saying
Yeah,
front
it
and
was
back
awesome.
anymore.
Yeah, that's also
Thank
another
you
one
for-
that is awesome.
It is such a weird
I
experience.
heard that it's supposed to be really good. I've yet to go on Pipeline because I haven't been to the SeaWorld in Orlando.
It's it's an experience to check out because standing in the front row on pipeline is a weird experience. And but the back row of pipeline, I kind of like it. I like standing in the back row.
Yeah, in the back row on Pipeline, like I said, I've not gotten to go on the front row. I feel like that one I would like front row the best. Like I said, I usually like the more propulsion feeling. But in the back, especially being short and not super heavy, I end up in the air
Multiple times.
good 85% of the ride. I'm not touching the ground.
Mm.
But
Have you guys ever? Quick question: Have you guys any of you guys ever gone out to a theme park outside of Florida?
yeah,
Yes.
I've been to Six Flags over Georgia.
Okay, one that's a little bit farther that you can, because Six Flags Over Georgia is technically. I mean, how
I
close is
grew-
that to?
How long is from Florida to Georgia? It's about a 9-hour drive.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is a drive.
No, it's less than
No,
that.
Remy,
Well,
Remy,
I
it
mean-
is not a 9-hour drive from Florida to Georgia. They're
Well, I
border
mean,
states.
I
It's
mean,
about 1 minute stepping over the border.
I mean, from where he is in Orlando.
I mean, Dane, when I'm driving, I'm just I'm taking my time, man. So
Okay, so
Yeah,
how
so-
long does it take you usually to get from Orlando to where over Georgia is?
it shouldn't take me that long, but I mean, like,
It does
So
not.
from where I-
No way. It takes you 9 hours.
Where I
It
live
shouldn't take
in
9 hours.
Orlando
It's-
to
now,
Greensboro,
what are you
North
doing on the car
Carolina,
ride that
it's
it's
about
taking you 9 hours
and a
to
half
go across the
hours.
border?
do you want me to tell you what I'm doing in the car, Dane? I mean, do you really want to tell you?
No, I do not. I do not.
We're stopping at every single Buc-ee's. That's what we're
You're
doing,
serious.
man.
You are. You must.
Okay, I
My
want to
brother
see
and I,
this.
when we drove from North Carolina here one time, we made excellent time. We stopped for the restroom once. We almost made it the whole way without having to stop,
Whoa.
but
So,
we did.
I mean, just stop for gas and that's it, right? And then you guys
Yep,
just
we
kept
stopped
going.
once for gas and went to the restroom, and that was it.
Okay, so I just
We
checked
made
this.
good time.
I just checked this. To get from Orlando to Six Flags Over Georgia, it takes 6.5 hours.
6.5.
That's
Sounds right.
longer than I expected.
Well, because remember Orlando is not is in the middle of
Yeah,
Florida, and
middle of the
Florida's a big
state,
state,
middle of
and Six
Georgia.
Flags Over Georgia is near Atlanta, which is near the top of the state.
That's true.
So kind of depends upon the time of day too, because
Yeah.
I don't know.
it could be 6.5
I
hours.
guess I just
Wait,
thought it
so
was.
It
Nicole,
could be 24 hours.
wait,
I guess
Nicole,
I
you don't
just-
live in Florida. Nicole, you don't live. You live in Florida, right?
Yeah,
So
I
what's the
live down
farthest?
by the I live down by the Disney parks.
What's the farthest? What's the farthest park you ever went to outside of?
Playland up in New York. I remember going
Ooh.
there.
You. What other parks have you got to? You never went to Six Flags Great Adventure, have you?
No, I went to Carowinds in North Carolina several times because I grew
Did
up in
you
North
go?
Carolina.
Did you go to? Have you gone on there since they had it Fury 325?
I have not.
When
Last
you
time I
did,
went was like 2008, probably.
2000 what?
2008, probably
Oh,
somewhere around
oh
there.
yeah, that's a while. Because that
I'm
came out.
old, sorry.
2015 was when it came out.
Yeah.
No, but I would suggest ever if you wanted to, if you ever ended up going back there at any point, go to try out Fury 325 there. It has been literally considered the best roller coaster since it came out. Well, it was the fourth best the first year it came out, and then it became the number one, and it's been like that since.
Nice.
Mhm.
I want to go. Like, I do want to go back to Georgia. I want to go back to Georgia, go to Six Flags again, and go on the other attractions because I heard some other new attractions are debuting at Six Flags over Georgia, which I
There are.
need to check out. So, they're adding a few more different coasters in their area. So, uh, I need to go back over there and check that out because my cousin, he's been talking to me like nonstop. He's like, you got to come back to Georgia. Yes, we'll be drinking, but you need to come back and do Six Flags again with us. I'm like, you're damn right. I need to be back over there. So yeah. Anyway, guys, Dane, thank you so much for coming on the bonus episode, man. Please
No problem.
let our audience know where can everybody check you out and tell us, man, what's coming up next on Big Beautiful Diz.
YouTube.com/C/Big Beautiful Diz is where you can find me. All my links are there and stuff. I actually recently I finally took Scott advice and made a TikTok. That's why they're trying to shut down the company.
Oh boy.
The U.S. government hates to see me win, so they're trying to shut down the whole platform. So no, um,
I share
Yeah,
your pain.
but like you said earlier in the episode at the beginning, making a documentary about the Florida Animation, Disney Florida Animation studio. It's called Beyond the Glass. The WDW Animation Building. Teaser trailer's out now. It's going to be coming out early March or early May. So hope you enjoy it.
I gotta tell you guys, Dane's been working so hard on this, and I'm really impressed, and I cannot wait to watch it when it's fully done. So, yeah, guys, please
Same here.
go support Dane. That's Dane at Big Beautiful Diz on YouTube.
I've been doing cast reveals. I'm almost done with on Twitter.
I can't wait to see this
Let's
too.
go.
I do
Let's
them
go.
I do them every once in a while, but
Mm.
look, some of the people that we've got involved in this. Max Howard, he was the studio executive when it first opened. Bob Weiss, he was the leader of Imagineering. Mary Kay Hazley, she was also a studio executive. Jerry Reese, he was the director of the Back to Neverland film. Chuck Williams, he was an editor. Mark Henn, he was an animator. Aaron Blaze, he was an animator and also the director of Brother Bear. Bob Rogers, who was the Back to Neverland film producer. He was the / designer of he designed some stuff on the tour. Rachel Bibb was an animator and Alex Williams was an animator. So
The
yeah.
list just goes on and on and on.
Yeah. It's a good cast.
Yeah. Nicole, please let our audience know what's going on over at Jewel Nightclub.
Um, Duel every Friday and Saturday. We have dueling pianos, which is always fun. And we also have charity gaming, super exciting. And we do have a special Easter event coming up called Bubbles and Bunnies, or maybe it's the other way around. But yes, it is an
Bunnies and
adult
Bubbles.
Bunnies and Bubbles. Yeah, so it is an adult bar. So yes, it's referring to like Playboy bunnies. And we won't actually have Playboy bunnies, but
Oh, I'm not
So,
going.
it's very
oh,
so if you
I
come to
will not be
Teatro Mar
attending.
if you come to Teatro Martini, we do have dancers that are dressed like they have gorgeous costumes, but some of their costumes are skimpier than others.
okay.
So I mean, it's very much a play on that. So we'll be
Remy,
featuring
you
our
can't
girls
you
and
can't show interest when your wife is on this very same podcast.
Hey, I'm just saying
and
okay.
we
because
will
I'm
Remy,
popular, but-
Remy's
we
like,
have
where do I book myself a table?
we'll have the gaming tables open, so craps roulette blackjack still going to benefit local charity and should be fun times. I've sampled some of the cocktails that we'll be featuring. Amazing. So I do strongly suggest check it out, get some tickets, and see you at the craps table.
Yeah, I mean that's the one place I will be. I will play craps, blackjack is all going to charity. So guys, please go check out Nicole over at Jewel Nightclub. That's off of.
Remy, you're gonna be at the strip club?
No, I'm gonna be at Jewel Nightclub, man. I'm gonna play some casino.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that
Casino.
I would want to make sure that you corrected yourself there.
Yes, I am playing. I'm playing casino.
I got
games.
you, my man.
I'm playing blackjack, and I'm also playing craps, and I'm enjoying a nice, not a martini, but a fruit drink that Nicole was talking about in the previous episodes. I'm gonna have one of those. So
Remy's a fruity
delicious. Hey, hey, hey.
guy.
So yeah, guys, please go check out Nicole out over at Jewel Nightclub. That's off by International Drive. So go say hey to her, and if you're giving her some pain, she will kick you out. Okay, she will kick your butt out of the club. All
I
right.
will.
Yep. Mike, please let our audience know where can everybody check you out and what's going on your YouTube channel.
So, everyone can check me out. If you want to know, you can check me out on my YouTube channel, which is currently right now, it is at king_Mike_X. I started getting back into making YouTube videos. The first one I just released is actually a box opening for the newest Yu-Gi-Oh set called Phantom Nightmares.
Ooh.
For the 25th anniversary. I'm gonna start doing stuff like that, and I'm also gonna be doing some other possible video game stuff. So mostly mobile games right now, because I don't have an HD capture card or any of that stuff. And also I'm going to be releasing a video where soon in the not this weekend, but next weekend, next Saturday, I'm going to be going to opening day at Great Adventure, where I'll be releasing a new video of my day for there, and hopefully gonna get into making those videos, because it's also going to be the 50th anniversary of Great Adventure, not of Six Flags only Great Adventure, because Great Adventure was part by itself before Six Flags bought it about 3 years after it opened, which was 1974. So since 77, they've owned the park, but yeah, it's going to be the 50th.
All
for them.
right. Guys, we have a announcement. Yes, we are finally, yes, guys. Big news is that we are so close to our goal to be monetized on Spotify. So guys, if you guys like our podcast, please spread the word. We just need 50, that's right, 50 new listeners to help us out to reach our goal, because we'll be giving away some we'll be doing a contest on this lovely program called Remy's Roundtable. You could win a 2 set candles from the Magic Candle Company. You could win a your very own fuel rod, your two batteries of fuel rod. Also, if you guys are interested, you guys can win a t-shirt from Remy's Roundtable, and I do have a big comic book collection, so I'm getting rid of those. So you can win multiple prizes. Just we need to push that out, get new listeners, new Patreon members, and you guys will enjoy some of those prizes. Anyways, it's time for us to get up on out of here. Guys, thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable. We really do appreciate it very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. If you guys can, please follow us on all social media platforms. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and yeah, I guess still on Snapchat, whatever. If you guys would like, please become a member of our Patreon family. That's patreon.com/Remy's Roundtable. You can join our family for just $3 a month, and you guys be able to see us live on Twitch and join our Zoom and have some fun with us. On behalf of Dane, Mike, and Nicole, guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable. You know what? We'll see you guys real soon. Have a great night. Okie dokie. That was fun. That
It
was
was.
that was a lot of fun.
Rem, I'm
Indeed.
confused again. Why do you need like 150 listeners to be able to monetize?
I keep looking because like Spotify, once you have a certain amount